Okay, I call this meeting to order for the Franklin Civic Celebration Commission, Monday, March 28th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. We'll have roll call. John Bergner, here. Robert Nackert.
Here.
Doug Clark.
Here.
Mira Kresovich.
Here.
Alderman
I'm
Ed?
waiting.
here.
Here.
They still haven't changed it. And Anna Damsky.
Here.
Here. Okay, let's have a meeting. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So do we just have the words for it up there because there's a lot of old people that come to these meetings?
Well, that's not really a large enough text if that's the case.
Ah, the citizen comment period, and I was expecting
No lines.
the Lions Club. And Andy was supposed, at the last minute, he couldn't make it. He was gonna be here from, Beer Capital. So, two we would like to address are not here. And then the police services,
Are they downstairs inspection at all, or there's something else down there?
yeah, someone else, there's another meeting down there.
Oh, okay.
But how did you figure out we were here? Asked?
Walking around until we
Found
found
somebody.
something. I mean, I came in the main door and
Yeah, well, I did, I sent an email about 4 o'clock, and, you know, this works, but maybe they're not coming. I was expecting them,
Who's that?
Lions Club.
Yeah, he's usually here early too.
Yeah, because then we'll talk about that when we get to the beer and wine and beverages. Police aren't here, so let's go into the Vietnam Wall display first.
Well, we are almost full. I have a few openings, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's the only opening I have for 3 people each shift.
Wow.
Otherwise, we're full.
Wow.
So, the only problem I have is when it's going on at the same time Civic Days is going on, or Independence Celebration's going on, I can't get anybody that wants to even bother to check anybody in to watch for anything. So either I run back and forth to check people in, and then, because there's really nothing for them to do if they're just going to check people in, because there's only a shift of people to come in. You know, so either it's 6, 10, 6, and 10. So nobody wants to do it. I went to every committee meeting, crickets. Oh, well, it's not safe. We're not having police services. You're surrounded by people. Who's going to come and attack you? But I said, we're a safe community. I don't think we need police services. Somebody's sitting there during the night with people, but
So what do you mean? They're afraid, somebody's afraid to work it between 2 and 6?
yeah, because we don't have security. It is what it is, so.
And a coyote gonna come out at you?
Yeah, right. I mean,
And that's both Friday.
Friday night, that's Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. So I can, after we're done down here, I can go up there and sit for a little bit and check people in at 2. And then I'm just gonna leave a note for 6 a.m. because by the checking them in at 2, by the time I get home, get some sleep, I'm not gonna go back 3 hours later.
I can do 6.
6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm usually up by 5.
Well, yeah, I am too, but we don't get home until, midnight, 1 o'clock. Then if I sit there until 2, 3 o'clock. So that's the only dilemma, unless somebody, comes forward and wants to do it in the next couple of months. Otherwise, I don't know what else to do. I've talked to other walls. They say between 2 and 6 it's dead. There's nobody.
Yeah.
And they won't let us close. It says, no, it's gotta be open.
And you want 3 people? You can't.
I've got 2 people signed up for that. At least somebody has a partner. But
Yeah.
I said, that's gonna be the hard part. So I'm pushing people to do it if they can do it during the night. I even called some of the retired officers and tried to bribe them and pay them a little bit under the table, thinking, and they're like, no, thank you. Like, damn.
Of the two
So-
people coming, could we have one of them,
Not alone.
I mean, as the check-in person?
Oh, that, yeah, well, I'll be there, I can be there for the 2:00. I can do the 2
Yeah.
AM, cause I'll be leaving from here. So, I mean, I can go from here up there
Yeah, but
instead.
that's, yeah, you leave here at midnight, and you gotta stay up till 2.
But, I mean, I'm right, it's my backyard, so that's why I figured it wouldn't be a big deal.
How about notifying the VFW and the American Legion?
All of
Oh,
them
they-
I've told, everybody. In fact, that's who's doing all the shifts. I got
Oh.
everybody.
How about the Knights of Columbus, the one we got here in Franklin?
Yeah, I talked to Rich too, and none of them want to do during the night. Everybody seems to want between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. I mean, I had almost 100 people signed up for one day. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what else we can do, but,
Just wait, we still got 3 months.
yeah.
Police
that's what I figured.
auxiliary maybe, or the Citizens Academy?
Yeah, and I've pitched to them, I don't know, I could give it a shot. But I don't, yeah, other than that, I don't know who else. But,
Okay, and we're scheduled for a Zoom call that, then
next week for the site, yes. They did discover we don't need generators, knock on wood, thank goodness. They had a electrician go there, they're gonna run spider boxes from the school to the education center. So we should be okay that way. They want nobody else there. I'm getting phone calls and emails from people that are mandating and demanding that they come and bring their services. I have people that want to open up a crying tent up there. You know, and she said to refer them to her, and that's what I'm doing. I'm telling them this is the rules, this is their rules, we're just abiding by them, sorry. So, I mean, I hope we have no issues, but,
maybe the other ones that do the wall don't have those rules and they're used to, maybe for Greenfield.
exactly. But when you try to tell people, though, that there's, 7 different walls out there, and
You know,
see, Greenfield did their own, they were okay with that. They wanted all of them there because they didn't have any of those services that we're gonna have. They didn't have anybody there with computers doing all this work. And we are, so that's why they kind of want it to themselves. They want to do their own thing, which is their prerogative, I don't care. But a lot of these services that are coming in now are saying, well, I've got to have $6.95 a day, I have to have traveling expenses, I have to have ink expenses, I have to have paper expenses, and they're all coming from Eau Claire, Stevens Point, and then $6 a gallon for gas, times how many miles, plus 700. I mean, it's going to cost us $10,000-12,000 just to have extra people. So it's like, no, we just can't do it, sorry. I mean, it's costing us a bundle as it is, but...
yeah.
Can we hire security for those hours to do it?
That was my other issue though, with the money.
Yeah.
How old do you have to be?
18. Or have a guardian with you. And I hate to have kids up there too, because it's their summer, they don't need to be. And you don't know, and kids are good kids, but when you get a group of them together and somebody thinks it's funny to do, I was thinking from the kids from the school too, and something happens, we're
And
all
what
liable
exactly
for
do they
that.
have to do?
Just be there,
Just be there
yeah,
from 2 a.m. to 6
to
a.m.
6 a.m. Yeah, it's kind of like our own security, I guess. And if somebody has questions or needs help with something, somebody's there to help them. Or I suppose if something would happen,
And how many more do you need?
I need for 4 nights, 4 night mornings. At least 2 people a shift, so I have 4 shifts. So,
Well, let's see what we can do in the next couple months. And
Right.
yeah, that's what I figured. And if
worst
not-
case scenario, I can talk to my sons, my daughter.
Yeah, I
You
hate to
can
have
always
kids up
trust
there.
them, good
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I might be able to do it too, so. What time are the shifts?
If we
2
have-
a.m. to 6 a.m.
And that's,
Yeah, I'm usually up there that time actually, so.
Oh,
Let's just, hopefully.
2 a.m.
And I-
to 6 a.m.?
yeah.
And that's Thursday through
Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Yeah. Other than that, everything else is going well. I got all the banners ordered. I'm meeting with Chief Oliva next week for the escort times, runs. Everybody wants to be involved, so we're going to have our officers heading it. We're going to have Greenfield, Greendale, Hales Corners, and possibly Milwaukee that's going to join.
Amazing.
There was a gentleman from St. Martin's who is part of a motorcycle group, so we're going to have the Patriot Riders, we're going to have the Indian Community Riders, we're going to have the Mugwanago Riders, we're going to have the Hales Corners Riders, Minnesota Riders, and another group. So we're looking at probably 300 motorcycles. We're going to meet at Kawiki Park at noon. Hopefully it'll get off by 2 o'clock and be here by 2:45.
On what day?
On Tuesday, the 28th. And the fire department is going to collaborate with Greenfield because Greenfield and Greendale asked if they could help as well. But they're going to put up flags on Rawson, the overhead flags. They're going to join, so it's going to be kind of cool.
Oh, that's
So-
too cool.
I've got a bagpipe player for sunset each night. I got a photographer to do the setup, and then some of the evenings she's going to come through and do some pictures.
Great.
You said they're meeting at Kowicki at what time?
Kawiki Park, between noon and 2.
Is that when it starts coming?
It's going to start at Kawiki Park. It's going to follow the parade route, so it's going to take Highway 100 down to Loomis. We're going to take Loomis down to Rawson, right on Rawson to 51st, and then 51st into school.
And then going back to the wall, 2 a.m., 6 a.m.,
Mhm.
that would be June
28th,
Yeah, that's the day it comes.
but then they're putting it up that Wednesday. Wednesday morning, we're putting it up. There's gonna be a soft opening, probably about 5, 6 o'clock. And it'll be open to the public right after. So we'll need somebody
29th, 30th.
that night, yeah, the 29th, 30th,
30th, and then the 1st.
1st and 2nd.
And the 1st and the 2nd.
It's just hard to put the dates because the runs into the next date, and so it's easier to say what night into morning.
And now you being full, so if anyone calls, you can tell them this is what we have.
Yeah.
And maybe,
That's what I've been telling her, this is all I have available.
and then they say no, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So or I try to shift them in. I mean, there's so many people that want to be together with friends, like VFW people. I'm just putting them together. So sometimes we're going to have 15 people on one day, and sometimes we're going to have 6. So,
Yeah.
which is
They
fine.
wanna-
We only have to have 6 anyway.
I don't see, it's not like our volunteers in the beer tent, where we gotta give them, they're too many, it'd be too many, and have to give them tickets and T-shirts,
Yeah.
but this is
Yeah.
all volunteer.
Yeah, and if they want to sit down and other people are out there, that's fine. They can sit and hang out and talk to whoever. Or
And they'll probably go observe themselves.
yeah, it's just you don't know who's gonna, how many how to
That's
expect.
the other thing, you don't know, right?
And knock on wood, the weather's gonna be good. It's rain or shine.
You see, you usually need 3, right, per shift? So
And they want at least a minimum of 6.
minimum 6, so I'd do 6, I'd do up to 10.
That's what I've been doing. I've got 11 so far during the day, which I thought that's fine because that's when the majority of the people are gonna be here during the day. So we should be okay though.
And we still got another newsletter going out. We could also put,
Oh, we could just put in there just the hours, yeah, what we
Yeah.
need. Okay, that's good. Okay,
just let them know that these are what's still available. All other hours are booked.
yeah. Okay.
Same thing with our volunteers. Let
Yeah.
them know what shift's open.
Yeah. Okay,
Then we'll have that Zoom meeting, and then her main it's
she's
just-
concerned about the site. That's her main concern, that they're gonna be able to have power and get everything set up. We've been going back and forth to Clements getting the barrels, so they're tied up around the boat. So they
got
can't
four of
keep,
them now.
they can't keep them over there because everybody wants these barrels. I mean, they're nice barrels,
And you
but.
did get.
She says, I'm gonna start doing groups of 4 and calling you then you have to come and get them right away. So we were running to Clements picking up barrels. So, and they're barrels that held sausage casings. So those of you who know I have 3 dogs, don't pee outside. They go right to the barrels and they're all sitting there like trying to think they can get a sausage or something out
Smell
of
it in there,
there.
You still got the little one with the tongue hanging
Yep.
out? Oh my God, I showed that picture to everybody.
He's come a long way. Let me tell you, I'll show you what he looks like now. He is
God.
so funny. He's another one that goes right over. He's like, oh, sausage. They just know it's from Clements. They just sit there and just sniff.
Do we return the barrels then?
No, she said we can have them. They're ours. Fire department asked if they could have a couple. Mira's getting a couple, and then DPW can have them. They're not like the blue ones we have. These are actually very nice. They're about so big around and about this high. They have a screw on top.
55 gallons.
They look just like the
55
rain
gallon
barrels.
drums with
They're skinnier.
Screw on tops. So, real nice. Clean,
Yeah,
too.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Tell them what the barrels are used for then. That's
It says that, as far as they're gonna fill them with water. Because we can't put spikes into the ground at the school. They don't want anything to hold this education center down. So if we can't put spikes in the ground, we have to have 14 55-gallon barrels filled with water. Okay. So, and I already asked fire department, they will bring a tender truck and fill them for us as well. So,
awesome.
I think I've hit everybody, so.
Well, you're doing great. We're
We've
very
got
lucky.
everything. Did they have them on?
Yeah, that's the, oops. Where'd it go? Okay, I'm upside down.
Oh, okay, they had green ones.
That's from the website, Facebook.
Okay, I didn't notice the barrels though. So ours will be blue. Ours will coordinate better. But I think that's it.
That's great. No, great. You're doing wonderful. Big project.
Yeah, if anybody would told me it was gonna be like this. Once in a lifetime, let me tell you.
Okay, our next topic is beer, wine, and beverages. And he said he sent me this week a price list, and we've gone from up about 20% on our cost of our beer. Miller Lite went from $17.40 for a case up to $21 a case
For a distributor? For a distributor, you went up that much.
from the distributor. Yeah,
Oh,
They're making up for 2 years.
better, I'm just going right to pick this
yeah.
up.
So we're going, for 24. So I mean, we were paying up. I think it was like 78 cents a beer. Now we're up to about 98 cents a beer. That's for the
Well,
cheaper
still
one, the
not
Miller
bad,
Lite,
yeah.
the White Claw and all that. That's almost double the price. We don't pay the same price for all the beer. The White Claw is like $33 a case. So when Andy comes to, he said he's going to come to the next meeting, and we'll decide what brands to carry again. I had the order history, what we did, and we'll have to decide what to sell.
Isn't it $32 for a case at Pickens Inn?
For what? Which
For
one?
White Claw, or
I don't know.
I know that
Yeah,
the
they're
12 packs are like
$17.
$14.99 or $15.99. just say $16.
Yeah,
For a case, it's $32, and they want 33.
it was
Yeah, I'm
33.
saying that don't sound right.
Are those
I
the
wanted to ask you.
16-ounce cans?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, well then, that's different. Then it's worth it,
the bigger ones.
I think.
yeah.
I think going from selling the 12 to the 16 like we have been.
Well,
last
no,
couple of
16.
What? They're
Well, we're
16.
16.
They were 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, selling 12 ounces is,
No.
the better deal is the 16 ounce.
Yeah. But we'll have to go over that when Andy comes the next time.
Yeah, 'cause I meant about getting like Paps or something in there too.
They got Paps is on
Versus
their
just
list.
Miller and Miller Lite or whatever like that.
The cheapest one is the Miller Lite. No. The regular Miller.
Genuine
Genuine
draft
draft.
or just highlight.
Miller High Life?
Miller High Life.
Probably
Miller High
highlight.
Light, yeah.
It's
That's
probably
what we had
the
last
cheaper.
year. This is regular Miller High Light.
Yeah. Highlight is the cheaper one.
Right.
And then genuine draft, which we sold some, I think.
Yeah, like last year. And that's what I want to ask Andy too, is that our price, because some stuff there was a discount on, and some things there were. Blue Moon last year was $34.65 a case. Miller Lite, High Life was the cheapest at $17.60, and then Miller Lite at $19.50, Coors Light at $21.50. So it's got all its little variables. White Claw $37, and that was last year. But Andy was going to bring the current price list, but we'll wait till next time where he comes, and then we'll decide what brands to carry.
And I can't believe that other festivals are going through the same thing. They're gonna have the price hike. Can't we check out to see if
That's what
they're gonna
I was
raise
gonna say.
prices too?
Let's see what Dan Jansen does.
Yeah.
If they go up from $5 to $6, we're gonna have to do
I
that.
think we should too, yeah.
And it's so nice getting that one sheet of tickets. I'll have a beer and they give you a sheet. Now they're gonna have to give you a sheet and break off.
Well,
But if others do it, I think we should, because all the costs have gone up. Porta potties, that's up 30%. I mean, that's up $3,000. What else?
good lord.
Fireworks have gone up 20%. So, we increased it to 20,000, but we'll probably be getting the same fireworks, but we're paying $3,000 more. Okay, and then the wine here. They're gonna sell in these.
High Life.
That's plastic, right?
Yeah, that's plastic.
And then do you open those and then put them in a glass then, or do you just give them those?
Kim knows if
Just
they
give
How
have
them-
much are those?
They'll probably be $5.
or whatever the beer is.
Well, it's $5 for 4 of them. It's $1.25, $1.50, almost $6, about $1.50 each. So we could probably sell these for $6, because the cost being $1.50 versus it's a little more than a beer. Or take less profit and still sell them for $5, so everything's the same.
I will see what the first church festival or whatever is going on, see what they charge for their
Yeah.
prices on alcohol.
Yeah, but I have not really seen these at a.
Those bottles look like one of those liquor store things you can pick up for $1 almost. Some of those you can buy little bottles of whiskey and all that for $1. 10 bottles of 10 bottles, $10.
Did you crunch the numbers, John? Like, what if last year we sold the stuff at the beer and all that at $6? Would we have broke even, or would we have lost money?
Well, we would have made more money.
We would, but I mean, if we would have had the same, if we would have upped the prices last year.
I would say we would we probably would have made more money, because when people come, they spend, you know,
It's hard to tell whether or not it would reduce sales or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unit numbers.
they go to a Brewer game, they pay
No, that's,
$16-17 for a beer.
yeah, that's just,
Yeah, true,
that's theft.
That's insane.
That's why I don't go to brewer games. I'm cheap. I'm real cheap.
We're all like that, I think.
I agree. I wouldn't go. Why go when you buy something in a bottle? It's not anything special, like a
Yeah.
sandwich or something. You get it at a grocery store for $2, and I'm going to go there and pay $14. No, that's not being cheap.
I went to a 49er game in San Francisco this past season, and I spent $38 on 2 beers, and I'm still kicking myself.
They kick you one?
Yeah, jeez, I can't believe I did that.
Anyone been to a Bucks game?
No.
I'm supposed to go to my first one next Thursday, and I heard there it's $15-16 a beer.
Yeah, it's just theft.
Which you have to
I don't
park.
see how they get away with it.
$75 for
Parking
parking. It's like
Got those events, that one,
Yeah.
was that Wisconsin game, they're charging $70 to park.
$75.
To $100 if you went across the street.
You went to Wisconsin?
No, I was just watching the news and they were talking about that. I'm just going, oh my goodness.
That encourages your average family to go, right?
I don't know.
I feel sorry for these kids
they're-
dating these days. Like my son, if he wanted to take a girl to a brewer game or something, that's like $300-400
Go to
for
a
food
milkman.
and beer and ticket and parking.
Good
How do they
Lord.
expect anybody to go anywhere? That's ridiculous.
It is.
Hey, when we had the lean score cream of Louisville Cinder, it was Buck Night, $1. Buck Night they called it to get in. But I'll get.
Those were
I'll-
good
I'll-
days.
I'll be getting pricing on these, for the next meeting.
Do we get those from the same distributor or
No.
from somewhere?
They don't carry this. This
So
from this
do
batch.
we have to get it from a distributor?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't go buy it from from a retail outlet
Okay.
because it's for resale.
Okay.
Man, that should be cheaper anyways to get it from the distributor.
You'd think so.
I think.
And not always.
Then I don't know what the return policy. We had a return policy when we sold wine, but with this stuff, I'm not sure if we're gonna have a return policy. So we're gonna have to estimate.
And we buy enough, and if it runs out,
If it runs out, better to,
We have a
With-
fun night.
With that other distributor that you mentioned,
Badger.
they also sell a local sangria. There's a company in Bayview that just released a red and a white. One of them was in December and one of them's supposed to come out around Easter. And it's a Bayview local guy. Let me see if I can, but that's their distributor. So you might wanna ask them what sells the best. But obviously that new guy wouldn't.
Well, the guy that sells, he's a wine specialist. He's the one that kind of brought up the Sutter. I called it Suter, and he's like, "What kind?" Sutter. Okay. And in beverages, the other thing too, Bobby, because this guy gave us his distributor at this consumer beverage, I said, we'll buy we'll look at buying our soda from you,
Okay.
and he can deliver it on like a Friday,
Right.
and then
Okay.
we could get it from them. And then if we need more soda, then we go get it ourselves.
Right. I'll fill in as we need it then.
Okay. The Payne and Dolan tour, still no word from them. Still up in the air. I did a follow-up call today, and maybe he's on spring break with his kids or something, but I haven't gotten an answer all week. And we got a check from him for $1,775. Well, they usually give us $5,000. So, well, there you go. That's in cans then.
Yeah. The sangria's in a
is it
can.
wine? Oh.
What's the current? Can you get a price what it is currently?
What is that? That's wine?
Yeah.
Yeah. operators, Lost Whale Bar in Bayview. I forgot who he was.
And then we'll get maybe 2 or 3 varieties of this wine.
We're gonna get
Well,
what,
it's
two
Gallo,
reds,
that's
two
what we
reds
got
and
left,
a white.
but
Yeah,
It's
we were
not,
gonna get 2 reds and a white, right?
yeah.
Were we?
A red, well, a red, a white, and a Moscato.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
3.
Yeah, a red, a white, and a Moscato.
Yeah.
3. Because you don't want to get 2 reds and a white, because people are gonna get confused, because
Yeah.
you got these guys grabbing red, and
Yep, and to serve them would be tough.
yeah.
Okay. Volunteers. Say we're doing good.
Yeah, I think we're okay. I gave you the list.
Yeah.
I think we're about halfway there. Half the ticket vendor or ticket booth people are signed up, and half are beer tent. So,
And we wait till then, I can get, people I know to fill in, but let's wait and see what,
whatever.
We can get every-
That's why I'm
well-
just giving you a list of what I've got to date. So as I get more, I'll just send you the list and see what we have. We got a lot of people to set up. Nobody to take down, but a lot of people to set up.
Nobody to take down?
Nope.
No.
I think they're all going to work or they're gonna be hungover, so.
Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah.
But that never
Doug's
was an
kids helped
issue.
a lot. That was big.
They should be around again, hopefully.
All right.
Did that work out with, that worked out with the basketball team, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I could probably.
They haven't said so far they haven't said they need labor.
Okay.
They haven't said anything about it. I just signed a contract based on them doing everything.
Okay.
But we'll see what they come back with. You don't know what it's gonna be like still in another 3 months. All right. Donations and sponsorships. We just got our first donation.
Yes, we did. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lean year. So I will press as hard as I can. I'm just sending you the information. The current list is at 844. So I would like to get that printed out and start sending it. At least start stuffing. I won't send it until May or whenever you say, but take a little more time stuffing so I don't rush.
The class, yeah. May is good, early May.
Yeah.
And,
Or-
you don't wanna be too early, cause then they forget about it.
Yeah.
You wanna get other stuff that,
Or if
Again-
somebody calls, then
Yeah.
I have it to send out
Yeah.
too.
that's why I'm surprised about this one. Why they just sent a check without
Without any
Yeah.
addition, yeah.
Or maybe it's for something else. Maybe you're in to give
Yeah.
a call.
Now, who's
Should I-
that one from?
Payne Dolan.
And has the city done anything to aggravate them lately? Yeah, that sounds funny, but it affects our donations.
Not that I'm aware of.
Have they asked for anything lately that we said no to, or?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause-
What about the generator and stuff from them?
I know. They've always come through.
Until they don't.
Maybe this Clinton retired or something, I'm sending emails and they're, but I gotta research it more. Remember we ran into him that time we were coming, and he didn't,
Yeah, he didn't say anything, but
yeah,
maybe give him a call, maybe something.
yeah.
He's the head of the plant, right? He's the head of the operation there?
Yeah. Clint Wenninger, I think his name is. All right. Food vendors. Everybody's coming back. The only one there's one, Mr. B's is he's always late, but all the other ones have said yes, they want to come back. And then we're gonna add Billy Sims Barbecue. I know, but because they're local.
I know.
Because I talked to the Gates guy,
Yeah?
and they have a truck and everything. He was interested, but I think because they're a Franklin business,
Yeah.
You been there? Yeah, I have. So, okay.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the bun cake people in Greenfield.
Oh, nothing but cakes?
Yeah.
They're gonna sell?
What do you call them?
Nothing but bunt
Bunt.
cakes.
Nothing but bunt.
Bunt cakes.
Yeah,
So are they gonna sell?
they want to sell.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
I gotta
they,
call them.
I was gonna say they want a sponsorship or something, they wanted to.
I gotta call them, but I wanted to have the thing to send them to,
Oh, okay.
so,
'Cause they are in Greenfield.
okay.
You want to call them about donations? Or-
She had sent a message that she wanted sponsorship,
Yeah.
and I asked
Okay.
her because I didn't know what to do.
I don't know if maybe that's, and then she called me and she meant she wanted to be a vendor and the money they give us is a sponsor. We'll see.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's not the impression I got. They
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Because mine, she just wanted to be a vendor.
Oh, okay.
She wanted to know about, what they pay and all that.
Yeah, and because that's not considered food, they wouldn't be subject to the 20% like the popcorn guy, because it's already packaged.
Bun cake? It's
The bunt
packaged?
cakes, yeah, they're little bunt cakes, little bunt cake, you know the bunt cakes?
Yeah,
With
The
the hole in the middle?
Yeah, the mini ones, yeah, they sell those.
that's food.
Yeah, but it's packaged food.
Baked goods
just
are
like,
not subject to
yeah,
the same
it-
rules.
Just like popcorn, it's packaged, it's all individually packaged.
Yeah, but she was okay when I told her 20%.
But you're gonna have to do across the board, because last time the popcorn guy got pissed off. Because he's selling, but he's selling packaged. So technically, that's not food.
I thought it was 20% for anybody.
We can do anything we want, according to the city attorney, so.
Oh,
He said, what he said, always, he said we can decide what percentages we want to charge for the stuff.
Yeah, because we used to give 10% to nonprofit, House of Prayer with brats.
yeah.
They were paying 10%, but not. Then after a while, they said no.
He looked at me, I
pays.
raised them up. I said, wait a minute, you guys are getting a discount on the fee and you have free labor versus the guy that's gotta hire people?
Yeah.
But it's good that they're not everyone's competing again. They all got their special brand, special food item. Oh, okay. Entertainment, cornhole tournament.
Sorry, did you happen to contact or get in touch with Havana?
Huh?
Cafe? Havana at all, the food truck?
I didn't
No.
even think about that.
Okay.
I had the Ichiwawa. I had the coffee.
Yeah, that was the coffee one.
Yeah. And he's still doing it. He just doesn't. He's got to get.
They
his
never
appointment.
contacted me,
Okay.
but
Oh,
if they do, we could look there. That's in Franklin, right?
yeah, the 76 in Rawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said she was starting the food truck up again.
Yeah, did she send you an email or call you?
When I was in there. Sorry.
Who's eating?
Yeah, just tell her to contact, give her my email.
Okay.
We'll see, we're pretty tight now if we add these other two vendors too, so,
Is that corn? The corn guy is not coming back.
Oh, yeah.
He is. Okay.
yeah, he was good.
Very.
Yeah.
Roughly how many vendors do you think you have? About 20?
No, 8?
8?
Yeah, 8 or so.
Can't we take him around the corner that little bit?
Yeah, it's not a good location. One time we had a barbecue guy come in,
That
he was upset
Firewise, yeah.
that we put him around the corner.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people walk down that street and
Yeah.
they don't know to come out around the corner. It's better to have them across the street from,
Yeah.
Yeah.
from where it was, where Dippin' Dots was.
Mhm.
That's where I was thinking the bun cake would go. Unless he comes back and does Dippin' Dots again.
Can you put anybody in front of the headquarters, like down Hot Row?
On that island part, we usually have people. That's if we're not gonna have vendors.
You know.
Or is that for the quarry?
We had, last time we had the popcorn guy in there, mathematics, and something else.
Mathematics, someone else.
Yeah, there was one other one, I don't remember who.
We got 3B, Uncle Fred's, fried cheese, Diangi's, the Lions Club, Badger Corn, the Snowy, and then Mr. B's we haven't heard from, and then the 2 new ones is 10.
And Lions are gonna do Cousins too, right?
No,
Oh, they're not?
no.
Okay.
It was offered to them. Yeah, 'cause Cousins, we offered them Cousins,
Yeah.
but they decided it wasn't gonna work out.
Oh, that's too bad.
They worked with Cousins and that's what, yeah, it was offered though. Cousins, yeah, they're not coming back. They weren't there last year.
No.
Only one I like to see again is a kettle corn. Kettle corn is popular and
Is that who
Makes-
was in the island?
He was all kinds of popcorn. But there's still that guy that owes
Pops.
me from
Pops.
Drexel Center, yeah. I could let me contact
But
him.
that was pre-packaged.
Oh, they were, yeah, but the one from Drexel isn't. The one who does Drexel Town Center, he does the kettle corn. He makes it there.
Drexel Town Center.
When they have their farmer's market on Saturday, he's always up there.
Over in Oak Creek?
Yeah,
And we never had them though, right?
because he was always, we called him a month
Yeah.
before the thing.
And he was always,
Yeah, and he says, next year I want to do it.
can we
So
get a
I'm
hold
gonna
of
try and
him?
get a hold of him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if you wanted him competing with Pops if they're coming back.
I'd rather have the fresh kettle corn than Pops
Okay.
one.
Okay,
Yeah. Pops wouldn't come if they know we have a fresh
somebody
kettle
else,
corn.
yeah, okay.
Right? Yeah, I'm not including Pops, so if we get kettle corn, we'll have 11.
Yeah, I'll call him tomorrow.
I went, fireworks.
All set, except I gotta wait for the liability before I send a permit in. So that should be coming in next month.
From Spielbauer, their liability, and, yeah, 'cause they get it at a certain time of year, right?
Yep, April 1st.
Yeah.
So we'll have it next month. And as soon as I get it, I just take it over to police, fire department with the
Yeah.
permit.
And we increased it to 20,000 from 17, but then the price increase of the fireworks is almost just the same thing. And we increased it to make it a better finale and less time, 5 minutes less of the boom, 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 the regular stuff. All right, entertainment.
I think
Corn.
what we're caught up on is how the people signing up for it are gonna pay for it. Is there any, am I right, Vera? I know that we went back and forth that one day on the phone.
I have a SurveyMonkey sign up, but you can't pay online as far as I know.
I just think have them pay at the day of the tournament.
That's what I'm saying, but how? Can they use
Cash?
food tickets, drink tickets,
Nope.
entertainment tickets? How can they pay the day of?
They just give us a check or
Cash
cash.
or check.
Really?
We know how many teams.
I didn't know they
I
could do
thought-
that, then it's solved.
I didn't know we could do that because when that was the whole holdup with, remember how I was gonna do the art contest?
Okay.
When I was talking with Peggy, it came down to, I can't direct, because my name was on the account, I was told that I couldn't accept payment
No, but
on
they,
behalf
But
of
that's
the city.
different.
So I
That's-
gave them all the account and everything, and she goes, I'll get back to you, and then she never did.
But
Yeah.
that's different people going online ordering things.
Yeah.
This, they're just coming to do something.
No, this was, with the bonfire, I wouldn't have taken care of any of the ordering. Bonfire does all
Mhm.
that. And then Bonfire cuts a check.
Okay.
And I was just like, okay, send it to City Hall, and
Yeah.
that's where it got hung up.
Jesus.
this, I don't think it, when I did the, dodgeball tournament,
Mm-hmm.
they just sent in checks or paid, cause you know how many teams you got.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could have the money to cover $20 a team. Yeah.
I'm just saying what Peggy told me.
Cause I think if people, cause I got enough people that would do it right now that would fill, you could probably do 3 tournaments. But a lot of them are, yeah, if we're in town, we will definitely do it. It's that if we're in town. So they could sign up right now and send their money in, but they don't know if they're gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Then why not just have the spots there? You could have 2 definites and 1 overflow and pay as you go.
Right, I think it would just be so much easier if they just show up, they pay to get in the first 25 teams or whatever, or 26 teams. First 26 teams are in. And then after that tournament, double elimination. If there's enough teams to run another one, why not run another one?
So you don't want an
There's
online
enough
sign up?
interest.
I would say just have them, put it in the letter, it's just pay the day off.
Okay.
Yeah. The
You want
only
a
thing good
whiteboard or
about
something?
having them send us a check or pay in advance, then they get set that, hey, you're in the tournament. But then,
If they,
'cause what if you
true.
get 37 teams and, you know, it's hard to make, and then
And
you
then
gotta
they
make
came
that
down.
bracket the last
Yeah.
second.
Well, that's why I'm saying if we have it set right now, first whatever amount of teams, I can make the bracket now. And then the people that don't get in the first tournament, they're next on the list for the very next one.
Yeah, with the
But if
dodgeball,
they, I'm sorry, go ahead.
with the dodgeball tournament, they just sent in their checks. We took the checks, and their team was registered, and
Yeah, I mean, if we have that option too, to where they just sign up and send their checks in,
yeah,
do that and pay the
and
day
they
off.
can pay the day off.
Yeah, that's, if we could do that, that's what I.
Okay, wait a minute, if they're sending their checks in, do you want both options is what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
sign up and pay on site or pre-register.
Yeah, I would
To be
say that if you
pre-registered to make
if you
sure you're-
pre-registered, then you're in for
Then
sure.
to be in, right? to
Yeah.
be-
Kind of
or sign up
first
the
come,
day of the
first
event.
serve. Chances are that you can sign up day of.
And what about the boards?
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Okay.
I'll still talk to Dave Church.
When they send their check in, so how are they gonna keep track of it so that the staff at City Hall knows where it goes?
It goes all in the inbox that I pick up.
Yeah, but you have to make sure they send it addressed to Civic Celebration, not
Yes.
just the City.
Just
of
write
Franklin.
cornhole on the front. If you could put on there, write cornhole on the front.
I
Of
had
it.
Okay.
cornhole in the memo.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've been pretty good about watching.
Well, there is a form
Question,
too that
yeah.
they also send a check in with your form because they got to register their team. You know, they
There's
got
no
to.
form, there's just the online.
Can they?
I can make a form.
I
but-
think make a form.
Okay,
Then they put that check in that form, and that gives it. They got to register their team name in that stuff.
Yep. Yep.
that's what the Survey Monkey was.
Yeah.
I can do a paper too.
They can do them all. We can do them.
Well, I was under the impression that we could, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because of what
Just
she
tell me
ran
what to
through.
do and I'll do it.
Yeah. I was under the impression that the only way you could do it is signing up online or whatever. That's what I thought.
Okay, no. We'll put a note in there, sign up online, and then, or register, or you can sign up, but the guarantee that you're gonna be in the tournament, the sooner you pay, the better.
Yeah.
And you want a little sign up for the newsletter then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that refundable? I mean, you said we do it if we're there. If somebody sends in the check because they decided to go out of town.
If they, yeah, $20, they're gonna,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
if they make an issue, we'll give it back, but
Yeah.
Well, not really, because they forfeit the game.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah,
I would
it's
say
like-
not. Otherwise,
Forfeit.
Well, it
You
costs
Yeah,
you
because then we
Get
have to
in,
go
but
through the hassle of getting another
You don't
team.
show up,
Somebody
you
else,
forfeit
yeah.
your money.
you think that should be forfeited, right, Ed?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, non-refundable is basically what you're saying, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, non-refundable.
Put that in there.
The treasurer's office just don't wanna end up with a $20 check that they don't know what to apply to, and
Yeah,
that makes their bookkeeping
Yeah.
hard.
yeah, because there is, when we get a donation, they have a certain fund that donation goes into,
Right,
and then now that we get this has gotta be separate from that.
right.
It's not a donation.
I just have to know what to do with it.
And you want 26 teams.
Yeah, 26 sounds about right. Because it's got to be an even number.
It's 52 people, you know,
Yeah.
and their friends,
Yeah,
and their kids.
yeah. And if for some reason we end up with 30, I can just redraw the board.
Make the brackets go around the back.
Yeah. I mean, getting the brackets is the easy part. The hard part is putting it on the board. You know, but we can figure that out. So,
It'll work. And then the other entertainment's all pretty well set. Can't think. We got the wrestlers for 2 days.
Wrestlers
sweet.
in the parade.
They're gonna be there after the parade. They're gonna be in the parade. And then perform after the parade. And that's coming up, the parade,
I
okay.
forgot about that too. Now I think-
Carnival and parade is next. You wanna do
The wrestlers are performing after the parade and
They're gonna be in the parade too.
they're gonna be in, and then
Yeah.
but we have
Right
them for 2
after.
days. They're gonna,
They'll be on Saturday night and then on Monday the 4th.
okay. Okay. So Saturday night and Monday.
All right, then the parade.
Everything's coming together. Everybody's set. We're shutting off both sides. Loomis
Yes.
Road.
And you're doing that, right? You're getting that done with the engineering?
Yep. Yes. But other than that, we're all set, ready to go. Just getting all the registrations in, and some of the people want to be paid ahead of time.
And we had some new one. What was new? I think you had someone that was willing to be in the parade. It was like, I don't know. You were talking about paying somebody that,
We're gonna have a couple new things. We're gonna have the Celtic Nation bagpipers are coming. The Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is bringing their dancers in. Glen Castle's coming with their Irish dancers, the Polish dancers. Dancing Grannies, our parade is too small. They would not like to join us.
Oh,
That's what I think of that. So wait till Christmas time.
yeah.
Who else do we
But I
have?
thought there was some kind of musical one, or, no? Maybe I dreamt it.
The Badger Band, but I never get a hold of them until a month before.
Yeah, you don't know until,
There's a Minnesota band that wants to come in that's got 186 players. They're trying to find another parade because they're going to be, if they're coming in for ours, they want to get another parade too. Something
Maybe that
maybe
was
the
the
night
one.
before.
do you have to pay for them?
oh yeah, oh yeah. I think it was like 2,200 or.
Dang.
Well, we had that one from
Everybody's-
Chicago that one time.
Yeah, those were 4,500 for them to
Yeah.
come in, and they
Dang.
only performed like for 15 minutes, and they were done. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Man,
Everything
I'm
is
in the
just.
wrong business.
We're having the racing sausages, Bernie Brewer,
That, the sausage,
and
that's it.
That's cool.
Who's the other
Wait,
one?
wait, ask,
the
how much?
sausages, the Bernie Brewer, and the barrel guy. I don't know what his name is. The barrel man.
Okay.
Bernie Brewer, or the old brewer.
Yeah, he's got the
patch
barrel
guy?
around his
Yeah,
belly.
I like
Yeah, that guy. So
And the
there's 4 of
sausages.
them and the sausages.
But that's not free.
Yeah, those
That is,
2,300.
Jeez.
that's the new one.
Payable 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
Well, what if they don't show up? We gotta go and sue the sausages or what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the
You have the
hell?
mascot from The Rock?
He's coming too. Yes.
That
Yeah,
should be
We're
free.
having him. He was the first one I think that sent through, and he was in our Christmas one. So
I can't imagine being in a mascot costume in July.
In one in the middle of winter, being in a gingerbread costume.
that's the ideal. Yeah, nice and warm, but.
He was.
It's a little too warm.
It was too warm. Maybe
So,
the gingerbread
yeah.
man will come back for the.
For Christmas, maybe, but not for Not for July.
Not for July, oh, okay. Yeah, so there's some new people, some backed out, which is fine. What are you gonna do? So, we're all set. I don't have a grand marshal yet, but we're still working on it,
Ooh, that's true.
so.
No grand marshal yet.
Yeah, our grand marshal from last year, Clarence Laube, passed away.
Passed away.
Last month.
And another one that was eligible, the other one that,
And I got 3 names of people, and I call every day. I don't get an answer. So, I don't know what else to do. So, we just keep our ears open and hope for the best.
If you-
They gotta be a World War II vet, Vietnam vet.
At this point, I don't care.
Because remember,
Korean.
there's the Franklin High School, I think he's class of 88, but I don't think he'll be here next year. But he's from, Middle East, or,
Okay. There is a woman who is going to be volunteering at the wall. Her name is Ruby Shuing. Apparently, she was a very high-ranking veteran in Vietnam woman. So I was thinking, if anything, maybe I'm going to ask her. So, but other than that, unless anybody knows anybody,
do you want me to send his information, his contact stuff, or no?
sure, why not? Why not? It's worth a shot.
all right, Carnival. I thought I had the Carnival all finished as of today.
Mm-hmm.
Had everything set up that they would run wristband hour from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday, and then do all the regular hours other than that. But then Chip came back today and said, I'm thinking that that's just not enough time, that I'm just gonna have too many people that I have to get on these rides that'll come. He usually does 4 hours. When we start, usually at 1 o'clock, it's from 1 to 5, and then it's kind of scattered out. But he came back and said, well, could I possibly do 2 to 6? Well, we're not open until 3 o'clock.
The kids are
But I
always
gotta-
up there.
Huh?
The kids are always up there, but we have to sell the wristbands, I take it.
What do you think?
Yeah, we could do 2 to 6.
But I got a permit already to run the festival from 3 to 11.
No, the city will have to give itself a ticket for starting early.
I had to
They
change it.
were okay though with last time with the carnival, so it's something that's kind of not out of in your control, no? It's separate from us because they run on their own. It's not like we have to be there to babysit them.
Right.
I don't think they would want you to fill out a whole other permit process to do the extra hour.
I had to do it just when we add the hour for the night of the 4th. We had it going till 10, but now Chip wanted to go to 11, and we already did that.
Mm-hmm.
So I will try to get them to go from 2 to 6 then.
Right.
Okay?
And the only thing they question about that is for if they want to have a police presence there at all, an officer or something. And that's
There's always
something-
911.
And they're usually there early for that anyways, so.
We'd have to let the police know that,
Right.
that the times have changed from 3 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that would work out. And also even the Pain and Dolan tour, maybe because the hours are 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Normally they do 1 o'clock also to 5 o'clock. So I don't know if that's delaying them, to find out if they can do 3 to 6. And then that also means we're running the bus, and we want to run the other thing to bring up, we want to run buses between us and the wall. And then also if we have the Pain and Dolan tour, we want to run buses between the 3 of us. So people can go,
And they're right next to each other, so it's not like it's that far out of the way.
Yeah.
It's an extra minute. But if we don't get the buses from Pain and Dolan, should we be looking into at least like a right way or something?
if we don't hear from them soon, we got to look into getting buses.
And if that's the case, I think we just get one. No?
Maybe, yeah.
Because it's gonna
Well,
cost,
Yeah. One bus would be,
it'll keep them busy though, otherwise you're gonna have so much downtime with two of them.
yeah.
One's gonna be sitting at one point and the other one's gonna be running back and forth if they miss that time.
Plus, if we're doing it till 11 o'clock, how long do we run the buses till, too? I don't think till 11.
No, I would probably say either to 7 or 8, if even
Yeah.
that.
7 would be good, because then the buses would be out of the way when the big bands are there in the back.
Okay, yeah, then 7.
3 to 7, run buses.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. I'm not really sure if Pain and Dolan's gonna do it.
Okay.
And that'd be only on July 1st and July 2nd. Because on July 3rd, I think you
You're
got
closing at 2, yeah, so we don't need.
Yeah, and we put in the newsletter and last, that on July 3rd we'll have transportation. That's not correct.
Okay. I saw that email, I made the change for the new,
Okay, and we gotta let Lisa know then, on the website to change it.
okay.
Okay. Tuckaway golf carts.
I'm waiting. I called, but there was no answer. But I called last month, so they were closed. So I'll get a hold of Matt.
That's true. Yeah, not until they open up and,
Because they're still closed, I
yeah.
think.
Did Matt have an answer? Is he still there?
Nobody answered the phone,
Yeah,
so.
because they're under Tuckaway's under new ownership, right?
I don't know, I heard that from you.
Yeah, someone I thought told me.
Ownership or management?
Management probably, or,
Yeah,
Well, he said
'cause I thought-
ownership.
you said ownership?
Yeah, that was Scott Cohen from the Lions Club. He's the one who brought it up, told me. He says, you know that, don't you? I'm like, no,
Why does he belong there?
I don't know.
I can ask my son, he belongs there.
And now that you bring that, we gotta go back to beer then, because you brought up the Lions Club. We were supposed to discuss that. Okay, and we did cover, anything else you think that we didn't cover? But now the Lions Club, they brought up at the last meeting about, we split the profits with them. And if you remember, they brought up that, it was not fair,
Crunch numbers, yeah.
that it wasn't, and then I put the numbers together,
Well, he was gonna crunch some numbers too.
and he was gonna crunch the numbers, you're right.
Should we wait till the next meeting and have him come?
Might as well, but, I'm sorry about that. I thought about, just to give you an idea, their sales was $7,500 about, a little around 7,500. We paid for all the beer, their licenses, their liability insurance, which was $2,200. So you subtract that from the 7,500, then it was a total of $5,000 about. And that's the net profit. We split that with the Lions Club. Okay, so they got 2,500 and we got 2,500.
No, we got 300 if you take it off the 22, right?
We already took the 22 out.
No,
off.
but but they didn't pay that, did they? Did they reimburse for that?
No, we
You
reimbursed them
deducted
for
it.
that.
Yeah, you deducted it, okay.
We deducted it to make that the net sales. So they got that
For
money
net
back.
profit then.
So maybe you should have them go through all of that and let them
Right.
come back and complain next time, because now they're getting a deal from what we're doing for them.
Yeah.
It was a
Then-
big deal for them.
Then
Right.
have them they wanna do 20%, fine, then you pay all your permits, you pay this, you pay everything.
Yeah.
Well, then I figured that out. At $7,000, if they paid for the cost of everything, so then now they got 5,000, okay? And then they pay us 20%, okay? They would have made out of 5,000, 20% is
We get 20% of the gross dollars.
of the gross, right? That's true.
Would that be about $1,000?
25%, 20% of 7,500.
It'd be $1,500.
1,500, okay? So if you take that 1,500 off to the 5,229 net profit, you're at $3,700. Okay, we gave them $2,800, so a difference of $900. They would have made more if they would have paid us 20%. But then, what did we lose out of the deal? Because now they took all those sales, you know, and I figured they sold 1,200 beers to get to that $7,500. So if they weren't there, people would have came and bought beer from us. They didn't go there to spend. So I even gave them a allowance of 20%. We would have made $4,800 on the beer if we were selling it. Or, you know, if we didn't have the Lions Club, we would have sold a little bit more beer because they went to bought them from them. We would have made $4,800 when we only made $2,600, you know, by having this agreement with them. So we both sacrificed something.
Yeah.
You know, we sacrificed beer sales, and they, you know, paid a little bit more to split it with us. It's so much easier to have it the way it was. You know, because they took the tickets, gave them to us, and we gave them credit for the tickets, and we paid it. The transactions was a lot easier. I'm for the same way. And then, you know, I'll just see if they, what else they say, but one guy made a comment, he said, well, you kind of ripped us off. Well, no. We didn't rip you off.
Yeah.
Or not rip off, or you just took the money.
Yeah.
Like we took advantage or
You
something.
But
took
he
advantage.
basically said that in a roundabout way. So,
He said it in a roundabout way,
yeah.
and
Mayan friends, when they, at the first presentation, was that they were more interested in sponsorship or getting their name out to increase their membership.
and that is my idea. Whatever they give us we'll take it as a sponsorship. Whatever money they give us, like $2,500, that's what their donation will list it as. There'll be a $2,500, whatever that money comes to, we will put them as a sponsor.
Okay. And they'll supply their own banner, or,
I think they had something that said Lions Club there.
we didn't put it in the main tent.
Yeah.
Do they have-
You mean on the sponsor list?
Yeah,
We could just put them as what they were we'll put them
Yeah.
as whatever they were this year.
yeah,
Put them on that banner.
okay. Do you want me to make a banner for them then?
Well, not a separate banner, no, on that big donation list that we do.
The board.
You
On
can
the
put it
board.
on,
Okay.
on the board.
Okay.
And when we list it in the, you know, newsletter afterward,
Mhm.
you know, that. So,
As 2K?
yeah.
Okay. But then, are they gonna supply a banner for the main tent, is what I was asking.
Yeah, we could get a banner for them if we have to.
It sounds like they were, because he wanted to use Hoopsters, because that dentist called me to ask me where they were. But I would think if they're an organization, don't they have to have what their organization is?
What do they do at St. Martin's Fair? They do a banner there,
Just the beer banner.
just the beer banner?
Mhm. Yeah, they don't have their name anywhere. And their vests on. I'd have
Yeah,
them
we can do a
supply
banner
it.
though,
Yeah, I'd have them supply it.
yeah.
I would have them supply it too, I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
just getting
You don't,
pricey.
yeah, because you don't know.
And think
yeah.
of how the donations are changing.
Yeah, all right.
It's not that much for $100 or something, they can do that. They can
Yeah.
get what they want.
'Cause we paid their liability insurance and we paid their bartender license, so they had no other cost, they just got the money.
Well, and make sure
For
they
who?
know that.
Whose
See.
insurance did we pay?
Theirs, their liability,
For the Lions Club?
yeah, $322,
How much?
322.
Okay, who'd we pay it to? I thought the
That was
city-
part of their cost that we
Yep.
gave 'em.
But I thought the city self-insured, or don't we self-insure?
They're not a
If
city.
If they've got their own, then
Yeah,
were we listed as on a rider or something for them, or?
the festival was probably, but not, they had to get a separate insurance policy. A liability
Well, that's,
insurance.
But, okay, but then why did we pay that? Okay. I don't understand why we paid it if it was their.
Just like every
insurance.
food vendor has to have one, in case they
Yeah,
get
but they all
food.
pay their own insurance.
Huh?
All the food vendors pay their own insurance.
Right, so did Lions. They got their own.
But
Okay.
we reimbursed them, you said.
But why did we pay for it is what I'm confused too, because you said they paid us
Yeah.
what, 2,000?
2,600.
2,600, and then that was, we also had 2,200 in expenses.
Which included the insurance, that's including the
Yeah.
insurance and the license.
Yeah, so in reality, they only gave $400 for a donation.
You know,
Am I,
Yeah, you're wrong. Because no, their net sales was 7,500 you had
Right.
subtracted from.
So you subtracted their expenses first, then we
From the
came down to the
7,500.
5,000, and then they split it.
And then
Okay.
we split it.
So that was taken out already before?
Yes.
Okay.
That was taken out already.
okay.
I would make sure they know that that's what we're paying for them, so they don't think that they're getting a
Yeah.
free ride.
I mean, we're paying all the other ice, the bar we have to pay a tent, the entertainment, all that.
They wanna be under the
Okay.
tent, yeah, otherwise they can go outside. Get their own tent, well,
All right, I know it's been a long night for you guys. Anything else?
Beer license.
Beer licenses, I gotta get, the licenses, I'll have that next time. And the permits, I gotta get that all started.
Gotta look at those electrical boxes down there.
oh God,
The
yes.
Plugins were horrible.
For the time machines come,
Oh, we gotta-
please.
now that
The
spring's
tree,
coming.
Yeah, that electrical
Yeah,
box.
Electrical box.
Yeah, I was playing, I don't know how many times, they're trying to play something to get something going. All of a sudden, it wasn't working.
The main, well, we had to change the circuit breaker in the main one, or else Ben had to go get the,
Yeah, he had to go get one, and we got two of them, so we got an extra one, so.
I got it, now that it's spring, they can get at it.
Let's hope.
I gotta see, I don't know if the city has an electrical engineer or whoever did all that stuff in the beginning, I don't know.
Did what?
All electrical boxes,
You mean all of them?
Those
Yeah.
plugins down there.
Originally, I mean?
originally, or who would be in
Somebody's gotta
charge of it
maintain
now?
them, yeah, somebody's
Some of
gotta.
them, some
doing it
were there
now.
for years. You can see that.
Yeah, they've added some stuff, but we've hired electricians back before I was on the committee. Guys paid like 40 grand for those boxes that are out there, or 20 grand or something like that it was, I forgot what it was.
But the committee paid for that?
Well, the city did, I don't know how. We probably paid for it, because like I said, back then we had a lot more money.
Well, yeah, those need to be tuned up.
I
or
don't
whatever
the
you do
donations.
electrical.
Yeah.
And the-
Donations used to hit in the high 40s, mid 40s, to high 40s, and now we're in the mid 20s.
We're all poor people. And the box inside the ticket booth.
That's, well, the one by the, where the Lions Club was, the one that we. hooked
That,
up.
but inside the ticket booth as well, that thing is shot.
Well,
Okay.
extension cord for the air conditioner?
No,
Oh, the plug-in.
the
For the
circuit
lights.
breaker in there is
Oh,
shot.
that's
That we
right.
might have to have, after we get that thing emptied out. That
The
thing's
circuit
just,
breaker shot in it?
Yeah, it's constantly orange.
Tony can change that.
What is it?
A circuit breaker inside the
Inside
ticket
the-
book.
that
yeah,
the air
it's
conditioner
orange.
plugs into.
It's
Oh.
always orange. When you flip it, it stays orange.
Oh, okay, what is it, 20 amp?
I don't know.
I just
Tony?
replaced the circuit breaker, I got 100 of those things at
Yeah,
home.
he can
Tony?
put 1, 2, 3.
Can you do that for us? Cause then it can be done after we open up the,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
that thing's right now packed away.
Okay. No, that's fine, just so gets done. We'll be blowing fuses left and right. And what it would be nice
Oh.
to do is use those walkie-talkies more, because these guys should all have in the bar, if they need something, they can radio over to somebody. So like the beer issues,
Yeah.
if they're running short on beer, somebody can start running, or if there's an issue
Yeah.
or you need 911 or something, somebody should have access to everybody, have one on them at all times, so you can hear.
Is there like a technical
The
bar
ones that we
manager?
bought.
Yeah, bar manager or something that, like, you're the one responsible for?
Usually Brian.
Either Brian
Okay.
Or
or.
Brian or John's there, so
John's
one or
there.
the other.
Okay.
But I think each one should have one, because you're always on one end of the area, you're always on another end, you're everywhere, so.
I can't run those, so.
I think we only got three.
That's the only saving grace, you can't run from us.
I can walk fast.
Yeah.
but
But we
it's-
find you.
Yeah, that first night was a workout, that's for sure.
Couldn't keep up.
Yeah, it was tough.
Belcane night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyone else have anything to offer?
Yep, let's adjourn. Motion to adjourn, sorry.
Second.
Second, do I have a second? Any
Second,
nays?
all in favor, say aye. Okay.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Meeting adjourned.